Hello everyone, welcome to Zombico Gaming. Today I'm going to be playing Kerbal Space Program. They've just updated to 1.1.2, and I figured it'd be a great time to jump back in and see what some of the new features are. It looks like they have a new start bar on the left side of the screen there, so that'll be nice to use. Looks like some of the UI has been redesigned as well. A lot more efficient looking, a little bit cleaner, so that's great. Got the space plane complex with the tooltip. Cool. Let's head in here and see what some of these missions are. So we can do the gather scientific data from Kerbal mission. So that should be pretty easy. You just pretty much like right click on your crew when they're in their rocket if you're sitting on Kerbal, and you can get it there. So we'll go ahead and grab that one, and then it says launch your first rocket. Okay, so we'll do that as well. Okay, so it looks like they've actually updated this as well. I wonder if I can get it. It doesn't look like I can. But yeah, this whole thing looks a lot cleaner. Looks like they've overhauled it. I wonder what they've changed. Definitely be getting into this a little bit more. So, okay, so let's go ahead and jump into the hangar here, or the vehicle assembly building. Oh, they've added new tooltips. Okay, so. Yeah, it's a little bit easier to figure out. When I first jumped into this, I just had no idea how to, or what the hell was going on, so. Okay, so we're going to just start out with our capsule there, and you want to do that with every rocket you're building. Later on you'll get more advanced technology and you can build different stuff, but we're going to go ahead and start out with a simple rocket. So in order to do that, you always want to start out with the capsules. So I've gone ahead and grabbed a parachute and put it on the top there, on the cone, on the nose cone there. You always want to do that like second off, or else you're going to forget it, I guarantee it. So we'll name it the Zombico Gaming Prototype, since it's our first rocket design here. We're not sure exactly how it'll run, so. Give it a good flag here. Okay, good, excellent. Alright, so looks like we got our pilot there. You can always switch that out depending on what you prefer. And we got our mystery goo here, so we're going to go ahead and plant that on the side. Now I can't remember if that was actually available as a default feature when you first start out the campaign. But it's nice to have it because it's always an extra way to get some bonus research when you return. So you always want to try to get one of those on your rockets anytime that you're going to be launching. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and set up our stages here. Now for my initial stage, it's just going to be the engine, the launch, and then the parachute is going to be the final stage there. We'll go ahead and look and make sure there's nothing in the information here in the engineering report. Okay, so it looks good. You're always going to have a little bit of leftover propellant thanks to the capsule that you're not going to use. That's just always going to be there, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so we've finished our design here. We'll go ahead and head out to the launch pad. Now, when you get out here, you're going to want to right-click on the capsule itself and select Crew Report. And then just accept that report, and that'll finish off your first mission there to get some, basically it's collecting data on Kerbal. Okay, and then after you're done with that, I'm just going to go ahead and do a little bit of checking on the user interface because I haven't actually used it yet. So. Okay, so I'm not going to use RCS for this first launch. I'm just going to see how it goes freehand. We'll go from there. Okay, so I brought him out, by the way, and took another report for an EVA report. So Okay, so everything looks good. And we will go ahead and launch here. Just want to make sure. Okay, good. Stages are good. Alright, excellent. Okay, so here we go. Whoa, 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 man, that mystery goose throwing us off here. And I threw on RCS just to keep us aligned there. That was pretty bad. Okay, so that spent the booster that we had on there. And that's basically that for our first mission. And that will actually complete both. We got our vessel off the ground, and we took a crew report while in Kerbal, or on Kerbal. And now it's just a matter of falling back down and surviving it. Oop, I kicked my parachute out way too early, but thankfully I wasn't going too fast, so it's not going to bust it. Alright, so we landed safely, and we're back on the ground. We'll go ahead and recover our vessel here. Nice day for landing. Nice day for vessel recovery. Okay, so this is what we got as far as research and science. Sorry. These are the parts we recovered and the funds we were able to get back. And this is the crew experience that was gained. And prestige. Okay, so let's see. Yep, all of it looks pretty basic. Actually, that didn't look like it was too much as far as updates went. It looked pretty standard from what I played before. So. That is really cool. So this is world firsts milestones. That's actually new as far as I can remember. That's really neat. So that's really cool that they added that. So you can either throw it away or keep it or whatever it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and keep it because I think it's badass. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Oh yeah, so we got this handy dandy sidebar here I didn't actually notice, but I think that is new as well. Oh yeah, that's very nice. I used to have a hard time remembering sometimes which building was what, so that's going to be a lot nicer. Maybe they could even throw a little label right by it with text indicating what it is. Later updates might be a little helpful there. Maybe somebody could mod it in if nothing else. Okay, so we'll go ahead and head into the research station and see what new tiers we can grab here before we end out the video. And it looks like I'm probably only going to be able to grab the first two here, and maybe survivability. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab that, and the, yeah, there we go, okay, good. And then, stability versus survivability. Would you like to live, or would you like to be comfortable? I think we'll go with survivability. Alright, great. So, and it looks like they've actually streamlined the tree quite a bit. Stuff's in a lot better place now. Like, it makes more sense. The grouping does too. Like the parachutes are together, stuff like that. I'm going to take a look at some of these other tiers. I'd like to get a look at some of the end tiers, so I'll grab survivability here, and then let's look around in here a bit more. Eventually I might do some videos when we get farther up into the research tree, or the technology tree. Some of these farther end tier rockets designs, they get pretty complex. Yeah, it looks great. Excellent. So a good place to work towards. So if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're a new viewer, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, everyone, and good gaming.